What's going on, guys? It's Uche and Joku, and I had to make this video because, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is some nerd level stuff here, but I got the invite, thanks to a very good friend of mine who forwarded me the invite. They were able to locate an invite for Comet web browser from Perplexity. So those of you who don't know, Perplexity is one of the AI applications like ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or all these other platforms. So it's pretty similar. But the thing I love about Perplexity is its ability, when you answer the question, you give it a task, especially when you're doing research, for it to go into the web and find, literally scour and find articles, documents, evidence to support whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on. But not only that, like ChatGPT, you can also give it tasks to accomplish. You can also, I know also it has an ability for you to create agents to accomplish tasks for you. But now, that's just you manually typing in questions and prompts, right, to get a result out of it. But imagine having your primary web browser be 100% powered by AI. So not only are you just saying, let's say you're searching catfish. I don't know what I'm saying, catfish, and it's saying, hey, all these links about catfish. You can actually say, what are the versions of catfish that exist on this planet? And you can literally see it going through, we're searching this site, they taking all that information and literally congregating it into a very clear response for you based on what you asked. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the most important skill that you have to master, not even master, just keep in mind is, if you ask nonsense questions, you're going to get nonsense responses. So people who say, oh, AI is biased and is giving me false information, it's because you're asking it nonsense questions. I'm going to be forthright with you. You're asking it dumb questions. In the space of artificial intelligence, the quality of the results is really based on the quality of the prompt you're asking it. So now I have a web browser that literally moves in alignment with AI. So it's not AI is like attached to it, but it's like literally that's the basis of it. And again, I'm probably responding I'm explaining this completely incorrectly, but I'm going to tell you again, I am not a creator in this space as far as AI and stuff like that. I'm working on learning on that, but I am a user. So as a user, a lot of my understanding is based on my experiences of the work that I'm doing and what I put in there and what comes out of it, versus just asking questions. In my last video, I made a statement about something that I heard that I thought was powerful. The whole notion of, rather than just doing in AI, start directing AI. So usually when we're Googling on a typical web browser, we're just doing, versus saying, hey, I need these things, and I need these things for a particular reason. I need for it to come out in this fashion, so I can take that information and do what I need to do with it. So I'm talking about directing. So imagine having a personal assistant and you give them instructions. This is what I need you to do, and you have to be very specific to your personal assistant, who's a human being, to make sure there's not time wasted making assumptions of what you need, but rather that time being utilized, in a very effective manner to be efficient in getting the results that you're looking for. This is what something like Comet does. And this is just the beginning. I believe that all web browsers in the very, very near future are going to require us to engage it in that capacity of saying very specifically, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I need, and I need it in this fashion for this purpose, and getting that thing just the way you asked for it. Powerful. So right now, last night I sat in the Airbnb. I'm out of town right now at a conference, and I'm sitting there playing with it like, oh my God, this is the stuff that in the past would require me asking a question and re-asking a question, or doing searches for certain things and having to kind of put things together myself versus now saying what I need, why I need it, and in what way do I need it to accomplish what purpose. Powerful. So again, Comet right now, unless you're paying for the pro version of Perplexity, it's only by invite only for the basic plan. I think it's like 2 plans, just like ChatGPT, like the $25 plan, and then the pro version, or whatever the next version is up, is like $200 a month. I mean, don't hold me to that, but I think that's what the numbers are. It's just that now being able to have access to that powerful tool that's only pretty much available to those, in that higher tier is amazing. All right, most of you watching this video are gonna be like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But again, I'm gonna tell you this, AI, you need to be using it. If you're an educator, if you're a teacher, a superintendent, principal, use it, engage in it, understand it, so that you can get a very in-depth understand what's happening in that space, so that you'll be able to imagine or reimagine how we use AI in education. All right, y'all, Uche and Joku. AI, man, it's a game changer. Peace. Be well.